What if I told you that Charlie Kirk's autopsy revealed a secret that could flip this entire case upside down? The bullet that ended his life never left his body. No exit wound, no fragmentation. But a bolt-action rifle fired from a rooftop at over 100 yards doesn't just stop like that. So ask yourself, did the shot really come from above? Or was the real killer so close that nobody saw it happen? The day felt like a celebration, the kind of event that drew families, not just political diehards. Children on their fathers' shoulders waved miniature flags that shimmered under the fluorescent lights of the auditorium. Vendors outside sold buttons and banners. The air inside was heavy with energy. Buzzing conversations, phones raised high, the smell of popcorn mixed with coffee drifting from concession stands. When Charlie Kirk walked on stage, the crowd roared. He wasn't just another speaker, he was their voice. Some cheered in admiration, others filmed with skepticism, but nobody ignored him. His words were amplified by massive speakers hanging from the ceiling, bouncing against every wall. It was supposed to be just another rally, speeches about faith, freedom, and America's future. But something in the air felt different, a tension, a quiet edge, like the pause before a storm. And then, the sound, a single sharp crack that silenced everything. Before the echoes even faded, authorities had a name, Tyler Robinson, 22, skinny, pale, with unkempt hair, and the mugshot splashed across every news site. His digital footprint told a story, the rants about politics, posts about corruption, frustration with his own life. He had no strong circle of friends, no powerful connections. To the media, he was already guilty. A radicalized loner, a ticking time bomb. Police claimed they found him connected to a rooftop with a bolt-action rifle discovered nearby. And the cherry on top? A typed note under his computer keyboard. I have the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it. A smoking gun in words. Too perfect. The case was neat, clean, gift wrap for the cameras. But neat stories don't always mean true stories. Behind the headlines, the body told a different tale. The leaked autopsy report described something strange. The bullet hadn't passed through. Instead, it lodged at the base of the neck. No exit wound, no bone shattering. For a sniper rifle fired from over 100 yards away, this was almost impossible. High-powered rounds tear through flesh, splinter bone, leave catastrophic exits. They don't simply stop. A former forensic pathologist we spoke with said it plainly. That kind of weapon leaves devastation. The fact that the bullet stayed inside, that alone suggests a different distance, a different caliber, maybe even a different weapon. The angle, too, didn't match. The report noted a horizontal trajectory. If the shooter was on a rooftop, the angle should have been downward. Gravity and elevation don't lie. So if the bullet wasn't fired from above, where did it come from? 70 cell phone videos, different angles, different people, different truths. When slowed down, something becomes clear. People closest to the stage ducked instantly, as if the sound had erupted right beside them. Their reactions came before the larger echo bounced off the walls. One teenager described it as like a firecracker went off behind my head. Another said it felt like someone slammed a board on the floor right by the curtain. More disturbing were the shadows. In at least 3 separate clips, a faint figure seems to shift behind the curtain seconds before the gunshot. The footage is grainy, blurred, almost ghost-like, but it's there. Multiple witnesses swore they saw someone moving backstage, yet official reports don't mention it at all. Why erase that detail? The live stream was supposed to capture everything, but it didn't. 12 seconds vanished, right when it mattered most. During those missing frames, audience clips reveal a shadow behind the curtain, a flicker, almost like a person leaning forward. One digital forensics expert explained that live streams don't usually just skip. Someone has to edit or interrupt the feed, which raises the question, who had the power to cut the stream in real time, and why would they? Prosecutors leaned on 3 pillars: the note, the rifle, his digital history, but each one cracks under scrutiny. The note, typed, no signature, no independent handwriting analysis, could have been planted. The rifle, found on a rooftop, yes, but never captured on video being fired. Ballistics were never publicly confirmed to match the fatal bullet. Digital history. Tyler was angry, no doubt, but anger isn't murder. He posted about politics like thousands do every day. None of his words translated into a direct plan. If the evidence feels like it was designed to make him look guilty, maybe it was. Charlie Kirk wasn't just another commentator, he was on the verge of launching a massive youth coalition, one that insiders say could have shifted political influence across the country. That kind of power builds enemies, not just across the aisle, but even within his own circles. When money and influence move, people who feel threatened move faster. Was Tyler Robinson really the mastermind, or just the mask used to cover someone else's motive? Where were the transparent updates? No sound analysis released, no 3D trajectory models, no independent verification of the note. Instead, silence, carefully chosen leaks, a narrative too tidy to be trusted. Control doesn't always look like lies. Sometimes it looks like what's left unsaid. Charlie's family faces unbearable loss, a man taken in front of thousands, his supporters left with grief and unanswered questions. Tyler Robinson faces death row, a young man possibly serving as a scapegoat, branded guilty before a trial. And the public, left in the dark, watching a justice system that may care more about closure than truth. So we ask, if the bullet stayed inside, why? If the angle was horizontal, not downward, who was close enough? If shadows moved backstage, why ignore them? If 12 seconds vanished from the live stream, who cut them? If the note remains unverified, who wrote it? When every path points to doubt, how can we trust the conclusion? We don't sell conspiracies, we highlight the silence. For Charlie's family, truth matters. For Tyler Robinson, truth might mean life or death. And for all of us, truth is the only thing keeping justice alive. This story isn't over. We won't stop asking questions, and neither should you. Subscribe, share, stay awake. Because when stories are too neat, maybe they were never true to begin with.